Spirit is talking to me today. I was getting ready to do a whole nother message based on something else that I'm still going to do. But then it hit me. A lot of y'all feel like, why do I always have to spend my birthday alone, right? Or you may feel like you always spend your birthday alone. Okay. So this will be for people that, an inspiration message from me to you of why, especially if you spend your birthday alone all the time and you go through putting on that smiley face and you go through, happy and celebrating. And I don't mean alone like with family, because, family's going to go out to eat and stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about alone with like a companion. Okay. So I don't know why Spirit is leading me to do this message, because I wasn't even thinking about this. I was really thinking about something else. And I'm just like, what in the world? But we have to talk about it, right? We have to talk about it so that way we can, move forward from it. So if you're one of those ones and you always felt like why you have to spend your birthday alone or whatever the case may be, let's talk about it so we can move from it. Okay, sugar? Okay. For those who do not know me, my name is Spiritual Star 111. Okay, only take what resonates with this message. If you don't spend your birthday alone and you always got somebody in your bed every year for Valentine's Day, kudos to you. I'm not here to judge. I'm talking about the ones that do everything right, or they feel like they do everything right, and they just wondering like why I always have to be alone. And this could be any holiday. It doesn't have to be a birthday. Okay, so I just want to see what Spirit wants me to tell you. Okay, or what somebody is thinking, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I really don't want to dwell back onto what somebody is thinking, but whatever Spirit draws me to say, I'm going to say. So could be Aquarius, have Aquarius in your chart, sun, moon, is the rising or north node, and somebody is calling me, and it's my ex. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm not going to answer. You can leave voicemail. So, and not the ex that I was talking about the other day. Talking about somebody else. I'm telling you, a lot of exes call at this time. A lot of exes call up this time, and you're wondering, why do you spend everything? This is why Spirit wanted me to do this message, and this is why I kept the camera rolling to let you see it's okay. You can overcome it. You can overcome it, and you continue to move forward. But you have to talk about it, sugar. Let's talk about it. Archangel Michael, I ask that you use me in the highest white light, as you protect my energy as I give a clear and communicative understanding message to Aquarius, whoever needs to hear this. As that you bring forth whoever needs to hear this, and I ask that you block out whoever does not need to hear this at this time. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and most important in the universe. It's funny how I said somebody may want to tell you something, and then one of my exes, not the one that I said the other day, call me. Like I told y'all, I can talk to any of my exes because I have healed. I have overcame that type of madness and bitterness and hurtness and sadness. I didn't overcame it. And that's why I'm here to inspire you. You can too. So things we're going to have to talk about that may be uncomfortable for you, but at the same time, at least that hey, she's right. We have to talk about it to get through it, because as long as we keep that stuff bottled up on the inside, we're not going to be able to move forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap into this message. Like, what is really up? Like, seriously. I used to ask myself this too, like, why every birthday I feel like, or holiday, I have to be alone, Spirit? What is it? Is it me? And then a lot of times we blame ourselves, right? And if you're in a committed relationship, this message may not resonate with you, or it may resonate with you before you actually got into this type of committed relationship. So only take what resonates. Don't make a story fit y'all if it doesn't fit. If I'm not talking to you, then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones, I don't know, it's some type of energy that shifted me to talk about this message. And then the phone call is confirmation. And then, because I was getting ready to talk about something totally different based on family. But let's go ahead and get it out. I don't even know where to start, because I wasn't really like going to talk about this, but we're going to go ahead and start with the Oshun. I feel the Oshun deck will also center me to do this message as well. All right. So if you have a birthday today, I hope that your birthday is going how you want it to go. If you had a birthday this past weeks, I hope that you enjoyed yourself and you continue celebrating until February 18th. So we're going to go ahead and tap into this. I don't know. This message just came out of nowhere. Okay, so everything you need to know about me is in the description box. Okay, finding in your spirits to like, comment, and subscribe. All right. So spirit, because you aren't always welcome in this place. What is it that you want me to tell Aquarius? What is it? Because, you know, a lot of times we get blamed for, when you watch another reader, we get blamed for being alone, okay? Because of how we act. But sometimes you could have been that person to act right. You could have been that person to actually do right in some type of situation. You could have been that person to actually do not so much as perfect. You know, you may have slipped up and messed up, but you just like, man, we couldn't have made it work. What was the reason? You know? And this could be like a past, you know, one of your children, father, mother, whatever. You know, put the story where it resonates. All right. So let's see. And I'm not going to make this message too long because obviously you done moved on. I just want to let y'all know that if you're spending your birthday alone or any type of holiday alone, it's going to be okay because Spirit is bringing somebody in to help you. Okay, you may don't see it, but it is. Yeah. So a lot of you may need to slow down, or you feel like you're slowing down, or maybe you be telling yourself, you know, I need to slow down so I can find that type of companion. You got 4, which is, well, 444. You could be seeing participation. So a lot of you could have had some type of participating in activities that you didn't want to participate in, or maybe you just felt some type of way and you had to pull your energy back. You had to let go with letting go here, which is 888. Creativity, which is kind of like when I say let go, some type of spiritual awakening that led you to the point where you're at now. You know, you may consider a lot of people as the outsiders at this time, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't know where this message is going to go. Yeah, turning in and change, y'all. I'm telling you, I was just sitting here and it's like I got shifted to do this. Turning in and change. So sometimes change is for the better good. Sometimes change is for the better good because you're putting some type of morals, you know, setting some type of morals or some type of boundaries for yourself, having that moment to moment with yourself, okay? Now, a lot of you may feel like in my situation, you don't have to spend your birthday alone. You don't have to spend holidays alone. But at the same time, you do it because it's for your better good. You just don't want the mess behind it, or some type of heartbreak or sorrow or whatever the case may be. Yeah, and here go the outsider here again. So you got schizophrenia. Okay, so a lot of you could have felt like you was losing your mind in some type of situation, or somebody may have felt like they was losing your mind, or I don't know. Okay, whatever your situation is, you know, you may have felt like you at one point you was on top of the world. And schizophrenia doesn't mean just what this card say. It could be some type of depression or whatever. Okay, you had to understand, or maybe you're understanding by going with the flow is not always easy, or going with the flow is not always what you have to do at this time. And then you have innocence with inner voice. So most definitely. So a lot of people may be considered outsiders to you. While you're over here getting some type of success or whatever the case may be, a lot of people may be considered outsiders to you. And you don't mean it like in a bad way, or it could be vice versa. They could consider you an outsider because you're more spiritual now. You have to keep in mind also with the aloneness. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now I see. You have to see, you have to realize when you turn to spirituality, a lot of people is going to disappear like flies, literally. And it's not so much to hurt you. And I let y'all know this. I remind y'all in many messages, or maybe when I used to go live, I don't even know, because sometimes my memory gets erased too. Like, it's like when I recharge, I literally recharge. And it's not so much to hurt you. What Spirit is trying to do is trying to let you focus on who you are and what you deserve, right? What you deserve. And that's when you start seeing 222, 666, 555-444-888. Okay, and 111. Okay, so once you start seeing what your angels is trying to tell you, it's like you're onto a different vision. Okay, sometimes people look at you as a miser, or they want to consider you, they want to keep you in some type of illusion, right? But you just go within with silence here. This could be the moon or hermit mode, or somebody could do this to you or whatever. But just keep in mind, if you ever have to do that, it's okay. Energies are different. Maybe you're protecting your energy. Maybe it's not so much that you're spending a birthday or a holiday alone. It's just you're predicting or projecting or who you want to, encounter with. There's sometimes when you're spiritual, you don't even want to be around people. Okay? You're just ordinary. You don't want to be around people. You just want to just stay within your bubble because you don't want to encounter that type of energy. Yeah, you just want to find peace within yourself. Oh, Shun wanted me to go from the back. You just wanted to find that type of peace from yourself. So be patient. 777. Be patient at this time, okay? Keep that courage up. You may see a lot of flowers, or you may just be into that blossoming effect, okay? You could be planting your seeds right now. So if you ever feel like you're lonely, or you're just wondering what is wrong with me, or why is this happening to me, just remember, it's not so much to hurt you, it's to build you, okay? Here go blossoming as I said that, all right? So keep that strength. Don't let nobody try to sit here and tame you. Don't let nobody sit here and control you. And that could be why too. That can be why too, because a lot of people, they compare people to other people, but they're not realizing it's no comparison. Or maybe they go out and do what they need to, and then when they come back, they realizing it's not the same energy. It's not the same energy. And then you wonder why. Because you went within yourself, and you're the master of this now. And spirit is enlightening you, they're enhancing your gifts or enlightening to your gifts to let you know you got this. You got this. So don't let nobody try to control your mind, or maybe when you see certain type of stuff, you think about stuff like, man, I wish I can have some flowers or chocolate. Or man, I wish somebody would give me some type of balloon, or whatever the case may be. You're just experiencing something different. You're onto a whole different world, a whole different illusion at this time. Yep. So you definitely could be seeing 1010 suppressed. You let go of that burden. You taking that leap of faith, okay? You're no longer compromising. All right? So don't let nothing be on your conscience at this time, okay, Aquarius? It's okay. I feel you, because I used to be like that too. But Spirit is trying to prepare you for new lives and not past lives. That's why. I used to be just like that. I used to be like, man, why do I spend every holiday alone? What is wrong with me, Spirit? Like, what is up? But before we go through our spiritual awakening, we don't usually call out to Spirit. We just be like, what is wrong with me? You talk amongst yourselves to other people. So what's the hidden truth? What are you hiding, Aquarius? What are you hiding? Told you, somebody may actually compare somebody else with you, and they realize it didn't work out, so they came back to you. Somebody wants to make amends, or this could just be you making, I need security. Now, I feel so happy with you. I have too much to lose, and I miss being with you, period. So if this is some type of love union or whatever that you had to separate yourself from, or maybe y'all got separated, it's okay. Make amends and move forward. Now, this is just you back onto like why you feel like you always have to be by yourself. Stop comparing yourself to what or how your life could be. Okay? Stop comparing yourself of how your life could be. Compare your life to where it's going. Make amends with yourself. Find security within yourself. Feel happy with you. You have nothing to lose. Whoever lost you to where you're by yourself, it's okay, because they miss you and you may miss them. But at the same time, it's okay. I don't know what made me, I don't know why Spirit, and I don't know, but I'm telling y'all, when Spirit tell me to talk, I speak. And as I was sitting here, Spirit was like, there's people out there that feel like this. You're always by yourself. And you're wondering why. Some people like that peace though. Like you like that peace, but at the end you wish, somebody was there. Yeah, I do love you. Hmm. So whoever you had to separate from or whatever the case may be, somebody still has love for you. I don't know which one it is. I don't know how many people you talk to. I miss hearing your voice. I don't know. I'm not over you. So I don't know who this is, you know, this message for you, but at the same time they still love you. They miss hearing your voice and they're not over you. So don't beat yourself up. This is the time to work on you. So that way, if this person was to come back or whatever the case may be, or you can start a new union or whatever the case, they'll know how you respect yourself and how you sit here and find that type of security within yourself. They'll know how to treat you, right? I always wish everybody the best of luck when it comes to love, because love can be tricky. Love can be very tricky, and not only can it be I can't get enough of you. Not only can it be tricky, it can also be, some type of, like I said in the message before, you know, you think it's Cupid's love or Cupid's arrow, and it's not. It's toxic. But you have to realize whatever you attract in the law of the attraction is some type of toxicity within you. And that's what people don't fail to realize. You get with somebody and you consider them toxic, but what is toxic about you? What drew that person to even, you know, toxicity connects. What drew that person to come to you? What is it about yourself that drew that person to come to you? Make it make sense. So that's why when you work on yourself and you realize you're not alone, you're never alone. And when you work on yourself and you realize that, it's like you have a whole different type of meaning, a whole different type of demeanor. You're like, okay, I don't need you, but I want you. It's a different type of wording too. That's why when you speak through your mouth, the tongue is very powerful. You have to speak how you want it to be. You want that union or you need that union. You want sex or you need sex. You want a companionship or you need a companionship. Okay? All right, so that's all I have for you. I'm getting ready to go to the message that I was going to go to, but Spirit wanted me to do this message, and I'm always obedient, and I see why. All right, so continuous on peace, continuous on love, continuous on light. Stay healthy, stay blessed, stay positive, okay? Stay safe at this time. Continue doing what you're doing, Aquarius, period. You're never alone, sugar. Your angels, your ancestors is around you. And even when you feel like you don't have that love or you have that empty space inside your heart, it's not an empty space. It's just preparing for some type of new union. It's like it's clearing out whatever you have. You know how when you have a computer or a game console and you clear out everything or erase everything? That's what your heart is doing. So you're not alone. Okay? All right. So until we meet again, y'all, namaste.